Here we are. What do we call this place again? Hickory Hill?
Hickory Hill.
We dubbed it Hickory on the hill on the way here. So here's our camper. Here's where we're gonna have it parked. Been here for what, 13 months now, babe?
Yeah, I think so.
So the camper made it through the winter out here. We knew had some concerns with mice getting into it, and well, we came back after a couple warm summer days, and you can definitely smell the mouse pee and poop in the camper.
The excretion of mice.
So good thing is this gal right here is handling it pretty well. The trailer's getting gutted right now. Basically, not gutted, but we're pulling all the stuff out of it so we can just bring it all home and wash it. So we got the beds folded up and whatnot. Literally just gonna empty it of its belongings and give it a good clean. Pulled the drawers and everything out, and no mouse nests or anything in there. We found some remnants of some mouse nests up underneath on the front door right here. So kind of found some issues in there, but the real issue that we've discovered is here's the underside of the trailer, and it's got this soft whatever fabric type stuff, and you can feel it's full of insulation, and right there is where the little boogers are getting in. So gonna have the displeasure of basically laying here, and I'm gonna cut all that shit out of there, cut all that lining and that insulation out. It's got pink insulation in the bottom. If anybody knows anything about building cabins and whatnot in the woods, you don't put that pink insulation in any permanent structures out there, because the mice will find a way, and it's a great habitat for them to stay warm in the winter. So basically what we're going to do is rip all that crap out of here tonight. It's getting late, but we're just going to do it. We're going to suck it up. This was not our plan. We were actually going to come out and clear some trees today, and try to get things cleaned up on the property so we can keep moving forward with clearing the location for the house someday. We don't know where it's going to go, but we've got a pretty general idea. So so much for cutting down trees and getting them processed. We're gonna gut this thing, so it's gonna be awesome. So as expected, there's pink insulation, which we knew, but basically not terrible. That makes me feel a little bit better. So the plan is we're putting the bubble, what's it called? Bubble film?
I think so.
It's insulated membrane. So it looks like foil. It's got a bunch of bubbles in it. For insulation, that's what folks are using in their cabins. So basically, I mean, this stuff, it's R12. That film is right around there. I don't know if it's exact, but it's close enough. we don't live in this thing, so we'll cut strips and probably spray adhesive just to hold them up while we staple it in. Something like that. So I'm going to continue ripping this out, so hopefully I don't find any major surprises. But this whole section down here between the frame, this rail, frame rail, and the other frame rail, it's got like a plastic cardboard membrane on it. Looks like cardboard's made out of plastic, and that's all full of foam too. So we'll get these side pieces cut off and we'll figure out where we go from there. Okay, got all the crap ripped out on the edges. We didn't go to the middle panel between the rails. We know where they're coming in. We figured that out through these efforts. Sadly, we also found out that the roof's been leaking, and the floor is, well, it's pretty much gone right there. So now that we ripped all the insulation off the bottom, it can dry out. I can work on it from the bottom, make a repair, and then we're going to do the bubble foil underneath. And then since we exposed some wood framing to the trailer, which I'm sure everybody, well, you probably don't know that these things are built out of wood, not aluminum. There's aluminum ones out there, so if you're going to buy a camper, might be a consideration. So we'll put the bubble foil up, and then we'll get a adhesive back membrane and cover up all the wood over the top of the bubble foil, and we'll go from there. But there was a couple small nests, nothing major, no major homestead of mice back here, or whatever you want to call it, but lots of bleach, lots of cleaner, lots of scrubbing. Got everything cleaned up. So yeah, we got a couple big live trap type mouse traps. We're gonna bait them and put them underneath the camper, not in the camper, and hopefully we don't draw mice into the camper. That's the intention. We'll put them underneath, and then I'm gonna move the trail cam onto the tongue, and then hey, maybe we'll get some action of catching these little bastards. Just got done kind of sitting here watching the sunset, taking a little break. Mama's pounding cold snacks.